Welcome back to another video, investors. Check out this move in Hyllion today, up 31%. I know it's down after hours by about 5%, but that's still a pretty nice increase in Hyllion in just one day, okay? And there's some exciting news behind this move, and we're going to take a bit of a deep dive into this and what this means for the company. Of course, I have to disclose that I'm an avid investor in Hyllion. I own 60 shares in Hyllion, and we're going to take a look at my price and my price target for Hyllion after this move. Okay, so first let's go over the news. So Hyllion introduces a next-gen battery module to improve performance and efficiency. So first we have to note that Hyllion is a leader in electrified powertrain solutions for Class 8 commercial vehicles, so pretty much heavy-duty trucks, transportation, long-haul transportation. And today they announced the intro of its next-gen battery modules, which integrates Toshiba's LTO cells with Hyllion's technology advancements to achieve longer battery life, higher charging rates, and improved safety. So let's just look at some of the key features. So longer life. Hyllion's improved battery module is capable of up to 5 times as much discharge rates. Up to 5 times as much cycle life than a conventional EV battery. So that's huge. Higher charging rates. Improved heat dissipation allows for higher charge and discharge rates of the battery and longer sustained power output. So especially with long haul duty vehicles, having a higher charge and consequently a higher sustained power output is huge. Okay, and so speed, the battery can be recharged in under 8 minutes, an unprecedented charge time compared to other EV battery solutions. So for a Class 8 vehicle to have a battery charge in less than 8 minutes is huge, okay? Especially with truckers that just, want to charge and then get back on the road, want to refill their vehicle, and then go to their next station, okay? So that's crazy how quickly they can be recharged. And then safety, this new module design reduces the operating temperature of the cells, allowing for a safer operating environment. Can they say that it already passed battery test procedures and offer improvements to withstand the stresses and rigors incurred on the road? So this is really, really, really cool. Okay, how they have this new battery solution for their electrified powertrains. Of course, they have two products. One is the fully electric powertrain, and then I think that's the Hypertruck ERX. And then they have the hybrid powertrain, which uses, I believe, compressed natural gas. Okay, I made a couple of videos about Hyllion before, so be sure to check those out, and I can link some down below in the description. Okay, so let's just go over my position. So of course, right now I'm still down 24% on this stock. My cost basis was 34.73 Canadian, so I would say that's around like 26 bucks, 25 bucks American. But of course, I'm still down 24%. I'm holding for the long term. I still think, despite this move, that it still is quite an undervalued stock, and I'll be holding for some time to come. Okay, I'm not in this for a 20% gain or a 50% gain. I'm in this until this stock goes to like 60 bucks, 80 bucks, and then I'll reassess my situation. Okay, so I definitely do believe in this company, and I believe good things are going to come out of this company. One thing I should note is that this company is not necessarily the best at marketing their products and marketing, of course, their stock. And I mean, I'd rather have a company like this that's like slow and steady growth, that's not necessarily the best at marketing, rather than Nikola type deal that sort of blows up, that increases to exponential heights, and then falls down a cliff or rolls down a hill, I should say, as their product couldn't even power themselves in an advertising campaign. You'll know what I'm talking about, aka the Hindenburg Research Report. Okay, so I'd much rather be holding a stock like this. Okay, and I do believe I will recover and double and triple what I've eventually put into this stock. Okay, it's all in the long game for me. Okay, and a quick shout out. I'm wearing this hat from this lady right here. It was her birthday yesterday. She asked to be shouted out on my YouTube channel, so shout out to Gabby. That's me on the side, just hanging out. Of course, not looking like I kind of dislike life at that moment, and that's Katrina right there, and Jenny. So shout out to them. Sorry about that, but anyways, let's get back to the video. So again, we can see there's a lot of conversation. A lot of people are interested in this news, and again, a lot of people are excited about this, and I feel like this move is largely because of retail investors, and it's time to start to get the institutional investors into Hyllion. Okay. So they have a couple of news events coming up that I'll be looking closely at. One is they're going to announce their fourth quarter 2020 results on February 23rd. Of course, we already talked about this next gen battery module. And again, they also named the industry leader Matthew Lose as senior vice president of marketing. So again, that's good that they're at least trying to um, market their stock and their product, and hopefully that will propel them into more contracts into the future. Okay, and I just want to quickly take a look over of why I like Hyllion so much. So of course we've seen the nice, excuse me, nice improvement with their battery, but they also have, relative to some other solutions, some really nice numbers in terms of the cost and availability of their solutions. Okay, so here they're saying, of course, their Hypertruck ERX is going to be available by, again, this year. Upfront vehicle cost is on the lower end too. Um, and as you can see here, if we compare the 7-year total cost of ownership is close to is like 280,000 compared to like 637,000 for the Nikola one and 438,000 for the Tesla one. Okay, so you automatically save money right there. Okay, and even when you're looking at comparing diesel to hybrid electric, um, you still save money based on like 404 grand versus 431 grand. Okay, and this is the hybrid electric truck. This is the Hypertruck ERX here. And this is already available today. Okay, and this future solution, of course, is going to be rolling out this year. Okay, and of course, when you talk about the compressed natural gas abilities, uh, their stations are everywhere. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna go back here. Compared to, of course, even hydrogen. I don't know why this is being so slow. But basically, the compressed natural gas routes. Oh, excuse me. The compressed natural gas routes we can see are like over 729, whereas the hydrogen existing infrastructure is less than 10, and so is electricity. Okay. And also it has a higher range, so we can see 1,300 miles. And of course, when you're talking about long haul duty trucks, range is a huge thing. Payload capacity is 53,000 relative to Nikola and Tesla. You can compare those numbers. And performance 0 to 60 is, again, not the best compared to Nikola, but again, you don't need to go 0 to 60 very fast. That's not really a performance metric that you're going to be looking at. And finally, refuel or charge time is now 10 here, and now it's even like, I guess, lower than that, 8 minutes. Okay, so pretty cool, and that's in line with diesel, 10 minutes. So I really like what they're doing with Nikola. I like how they're trying to provide a solution right now for their trucks, um, and I like how they're catering towards fleets who already have diesel or internal combustion engine, and they're trying to cater towards those. Okay, because it's very expensive to all of a sudden provide a fully electric car. So what they're doing is, in the transition to fully electric, they're providing a solution, and they already have a fully electric solution if companies choose to do that with, of course, um, their fully electric truck. Okay, so I think this company is a really neat and interesting company. It's investing for the future. Of course, I'm going to be holding all my shares into the future, and I'm not worried about the potential losses that I have right now, because I think there will definitely be some really nice numbers coming out into the future. So stay tuned for the fourth quarter results. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.